Namaste, and yes, welcome back to another brand new episode of ChiyaGuff. Today I'm going to fumble, today I'm going to go crazy because with me I have this enchanting beauty right next to me. This beauty is not just about the physical appearance, she is indeed beauty with brain. She's amazingly talented. She's someone I have always looked up to. Her brains is something I really like. She is really amazing. Usko barema there is a lot that I can share about. She is by profession a doctor. She's doing amazing job for the society and our country as a whole. Not just that. Not just being a doctor itself, she has done so much more apart from that. So yes, before I introduce her to you guys, we're heading on towards a short tea break. We will be right back after that. So yes, right next to me, I have this amazing doll of mine, Dr. Ganga Gurung. We were together, Miss Sepal 2022, man. She's the face of pharmacy face of 2022. How excited are you, doctor?
Hi, good morning, first of all. And I am super excited because I think this is the first time after Kantipur a TV interview, so yes, I'm a bit nervous as well, but
Don't
excited
worry,
because you're here.
You'll be fine.
Yes, thank you so much for the tea. I love tea. I'm a chai person.
Thank God you are. Well, I am not, so sometimes I actually pretend that I'm happy. I'm sipping, but I don't. Anyways, keeping those jokes apart, what's keeping you busy? Miss Sepal ko journey kasto bhayo? Though we shared it together, but our viewers don't know about it. So please share us, Sonia, how was your journey there at Miss Nepal and how everything turned out? How has been life after that?
Miss Nepal, I think you'll share the same feeling. It was quite a journey, right? A lot of experiences, a lot of fun, a lot of new things. What I took away was a lot of learnings, a lot of scope of growth that I have personally. And the sisters that I got in the journey, the mentors that we had, and networking, definitely the network, the opportunities, the door of opportunities that has been opened to us, to me. I'm very grateful for that. So it was a very significant experience of my life. And after Miss Nepal, post Miss Nepal, say transition was a bit, alikiti kosto. It was not smooth. First 2-3 days, so you're still in the should I say hangover? I don't know if it's the right word, but
hangover,
yes, but I was definitely in the zone, and then when I was fully rested, I recovered, so I was ready for my work. About work, so immediately after the short break, I got a very because I am a pediatric occupational therapist, and for the past 3 years, I've been serving the autism community and children with disabilities. I work especially in the pediatric field. We had few workshops. I involved boy abadda boy, and त्यसपछि especially autism kai workshop थियो त्यो पनि. So a lot of autism community ko headहरु भनौं न नेपालमा autism community मा जसले पनि सर्भिस दिइराख्नु भएको छ, the service providers, we all had a meeting जस्तो workshop थियो हाम्रो लागि. Then त्यसमै a lot of things we could discuss, हैन, autism मा चाहिँ how to change the conversation around autism नेपालमा, अनि services मा जुन lag भइराखेको छ, how can we cover that so that हाम्रो बच्चाहरूलाई autistic population लाई हामीले कसरी inclusive बनाउने त हाम्रो society लाई, अनि how to provide them with the health services that they deserve and we are lacking. So all those discussions, so that workshop was fruitful. त्यसपछि
Very interesting कुरा, what I felt was personally you've been involved in this for so so long, and you've been working for the autistic kids and everything, so that parents or they get more awareness, and the society as a whole gets really very aware about this thing. When you won Face of Pharmacy 2022, त्यहाँ जाँदाखेरि पनि उहाँहरुको पनि autistic kidsहरुलाई लिने तरिका र उहाँहरुको लागि approach, they were so positive about it. त्यसको experience पनि share गर्दियौ न.
Yes, so I think pure Miss Nepal platform mane everybody when they knew about my work, they were so open, so warm and welcoming. I had no idea testo outlook pani cha bhanera. So everybody, Rashna ma'am hunubhayo, our THD directors, and even the sponsors, they were also very intrigued, excited, and had a very optimistic outlook autism ko lagi, and I was not expecting that, honestly, भन्नु पर्दा. So I was a bit taken aback कि oh my god, यस्तो welcoming रहेछ हैन, people are really willing and wanting to work for autism भनेर. I had no idea, but then with Miss Nepal and the Face of Pharmacy, even pharmacy हाम्रो जुन sponsor हुनुहुन्छ उहाँहरुको आफ्नै एउटा project रहेछ, upcoming project autism को लागि. Just I thought, you know, this has been written, okay? It's kind of fate that everything has been so well aligned for me, my profession bhanera, and Face of Pharmacy was the last, you know, title I was kind of expecting, because of a, you know, Face of Pharmacy one, maybe with super amazing background in, you know,
modeling and everything.
But when my name was announced, I was super shocked, and coronation dinner ma, when I spoke with my sponsors, pharmacy bata, Mr. Agrawal sanga, wale very surprisingly, wale भन्नुभयो कि we are, you know, very उहाँहरुको बच्चाहरुसँग धेरै children education मा focus गर्नु हुँदा रहेछ उहाँहरुले, अनि plus they have an upcoming project for autism नै भनेर. I was shocked, pleasantly surprised, and then we thought we can kind of, you know, collaborate on this as well. So yes, my experience has been super filled with surprise, but a good surprise.
Yeah, on that note, we need to head on towards a short clip. After that clip, we will be right back. Oh my god, wow. All the video that was during our sash ceremony, right?
Yes.
How was your experience that day?
Honestly, I was I was expecting an odd number, and 23, I was very happy. Then I was, you know, swelled with emotions. Okay? Happy emotions. Kiniki त्यो भन्दा पहिला पनि हामीलाई top 27 bata we were supposed to, you know, kind of boil down to 24 ni ta. I was still, you know, I was having second thoughts hunछु कि हुँदैन top 24 मा भनेर, and finally जब sash ceremony को day आयो, ल अब चाहिँ okay, done deal हो, I am moving forward जस्तो भयो. So it was I mean, I was relieved. It was fun as well. This was the first time, I mean, with a lot of our sponsors or Rupani. So yes, I was good, amazing, and with the choreography that we had, everything went smoothly. Rasha ma'am ko choreography le garda, and we all girls had this amazing, I think, bond and coordination ekdam राम्रो थियो हाम्रो. त्यसैले रमाइलो थियो मेरो लागि. Plus I got a good number, just like so I was happy.
Thank God you were happy, because a lot of them were like, oh my, you number chahiye thyo. But yeah, it's really awesome to be happy with what you have instead of complaining, you know.
That's, I think, is that your principle of life?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you should be really happy with what you have instead of like comparing yourself with others.
I think we all learned a lot from you.
True.
From you.
We learned a lot.
I mean, your outlook, your positivity, you know, the energy that you have, it's just, you know, so electrifying.
Oh my God.
It just electrifies every one of you. Yes.
Come here. Let me pass that electricity. On that note, we need to head on towards a short commercial break. After this commercial break, we will be back and we will talk more about autism because society autistic kids or like say people somewhat try and avoid them. So to social distancing or that, I feel like their mental health is much more affected. So she's going to share a lot about it. She has a lot on her hands. So yes, on that note, heading on towards a short commercial break. We will be right back after that. Welcome back. Thank God we didn't have a very long commercial break because the girl sitting next to me, she is a bookworm and she knows so much about so many things that it's intoxicating sometimes because you read a lot of books, right, Dr. Ganga? What kind of books do you prefer?
Well, my book journey started with fiction. I say as I age, I think I'm more into self-help and productivity books, but I always love fiction. So it's a mix, plus I'm reading a lot of books from neurodiverse authors. Neurodiverse जसको brain जस्तो हामीहरु भन्दा अलि differently सोच्नुहुन्छ जसले their perspective, their outlook to the world is a bit different. For example, an autistic person has a neurodiverse mind.
Okay.
So हामीले चाहिँ
अलिकति elaborate गर्नु
हजुर हामीले चाहिँ neurodivergent people भन्छौं उहाँहरुलाई. Neurodivergent is neurologically, on a neurological level, they are differently, brain को जुन wiring हुन्छ नि हाम्रो भन्दा अलिकति भिन्दै हुन्छ उहाँहरुको. So they are just a bit divergent. They were neurologically divergent population भन्छौं हामी चाहिँ उहाँहरुलाई. So उहाँहरुले लेख्नु भएको books are, because it also aligns with my work, it gives me a perspective, a lens from an actual autistic person or a neurodivergent person. So I love reading those books. And recently, yes, I finished a book called We're Not Broken by Eric Garcia. He's a political journalist in the US. And what he felt, after the काममा नै यताउता जब घुमिराख्नु पर्छ, so people do ask them about, how does it feel like to be autistic भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ, so that is when he kind of felt that this book needs to be written. So he has written that book and change कसरी गर्ने त autism conversation हैन, किनकि हामीले जहिले पनि, even I as a clinician, मलाई पनि लाग्छ यो ठीक होला, research हामीले यसरी गर्छ भने चाहिँ यो ठीक होला भनेर, it's always perspective of a person who is not actually autistic नि त. अब हामीलाई यस्तो यस्तो लाग्छ भनेर हामी चाहिँ theoryको बेसिसमा, researchहरुको बेसिसमा we do all our interventions हरु, तर त्यो पनि कहिलेकाहीँ that our intentions are good, तर it does more harm के कहिलेकाहीँ
100% accurate पनि हुँदैन नि त, because it's just analyzing from the outside.
किनकि autism itself अहिले it's such a enigma जस्तै छ हैन. Autism को actual cause पनि हामीले pinpoint गर्न सकेको छैनौं अहिलेसम्म. त्यसले actual cause pinpoint गर्न नसकेपछि treatment intervention हरु हैन, त्यसमा हामीले we are not able to focus on, we don't have any use. तर autistic lens बाट हेर्ने हो भने उहाँहरुले भन्नुहुन्छ we don't need a cure. We are happy the way we are भनेर. So that is the autistic lens. उहाँले भन्नुहुन्छ you just need to see us differently. जुन हामी त भयो नि जसरी संसार चलिराखेको छ, हामीलाई लाग्छ that is normal and everything apart from that is deviant and abnormal, which is not a word that should be used. So त्यही उहाँले भन्नुहुन्छ just you need to be a bit patient, you need to be looking at us the way we see the world. त्यो भयो भने चाहिँ the world would be a happy place, because coexistence नै गर्नुपर्छ हामीले. So yes, I think autism ले चाहिँ stereotype नै break गर्दैछ कि this is the way things are supposed to be. तर no, उहाँहरुको हेर्ने world लाई हेर्ने lens चाहिँ एकदम भिन्दै हुन्छ हामी भन्दा.
So what do you suggest? कोही एउटा autistic मान्छे हुनुहुन्छ भने उहाँलाई चाहिँ how should a person approach? Especially kidsहरूको कुरामा भन्नु पर्दाखेरि when you like अलिकति different child from like all the rest, अलिकति मान्छेहरूको approach different हुन्छ नि त. So what would you suggest? What would you recommend कि हामीले कोही autistic बच्चाहरू देख्दाखेरि चाहिँ how we should approach them?
So नेपालकै कन्टेक्स्टमा हेर्नु पर्दा सबभन्दा पहिला त people need to be informed. You have to be autism informed. Do you know what autism is? Don't treat it like a disease because it's just a neuro difference. I'm a difference in a neural level. So, sabhanda paila you have to be autism informed. Just read. अनि हेर्नुस् के हो त autism भनेर साइन्सहरु हेर्नुस् सिम्पटम्सहरु हेर्नुस् अनि भनेर पहिला चाहिँ इन्फर्म भएपछि awareness भयो इन्फर्म हुनु भनेको awareness भएपछि then you accept it किनकि acceptance is the key भनौं न awareness त हुन्छ कति पेरेन्ट्सहरुले थाहा हुन्छ हैन in my own professional experience a lot of parents whose children have been diagnosed with autism although they are very highly qualified well educated उहाँहरुलाई पनि accept गर्न चाहिँ एकदम गाह्रो हुन्छ they can't for the almost अनि acceptance गर्दा गर्दै लामो टाइम भयो जस्तो 1 वर्ष नै लाग्यो रे कसैलाई acceptance गर्न भन्ने चाहिँ then बच्चाको त्यो 1 वर्षमा उहाँहरुले intervention गर्नुभयो भने through different therapies occupational therapy speech therapy now we have behavior intervention त्यो prime time early intervention ko time ani delay भयो भने झन् उसको brain मा जुन हामीले intervention गरेर we can help them support them त्यो time नै सकिन्छ so acceptance सबभन्दा पहिला awareness पछि acceptance चाहिँ हुनु पर्यो parents लाई just accept it it's okay if your child has been diagnosed with autism like Nepal ma almost there are 200,000 children estimate किनकि नेपालमा सेन्सस चाहिँ निस्क्या छैन अस्ति भर्खरै जुन हाम्रो सेन्सस भयो लेटेस्ट सेन्सस
पनि नेपालको कन्टेक्स्टमा आई डोन्ट नो व्हाट इज इट लाइक वर्ल्ड वाइड कतिपय केसेस सबै पेरेन्ट्स दे डोन्ट वान्ट टु शेयर कि मेरो घरमा चाहिँ यस्तो छ बच्चालाई भन्ने खालको कुरा दे डोन्ट इभन प्रिफर टु शेयर इट जस्तो पनि लागिरहेको हुन्छ मलाई कतिपय समयमा वी विल डिस्कस फर्दर मोर अबाउट दिस बट वी हैव गट अनदर क्लिप अफ yours so we'll head on towards that clip we will be right back after that. Oh my god, that's a really beautiful journey that you had, eh? Mr. Pal, because of the pictures are oily. It feels so surreal and so beautiful. Okay?
Yes.
So yeah,
kind of took in a flashback.
Yeah. On that note, let's get back to the track we were talking about autism itself. Right? So we were talking about acceptance, autistic kids. So what is it like? एकदमै young age मा नै autism छ भनेर diagnose हुन्छ कि it gradually happens or what is it like?
So this is also a bit because autism although has been 70 years भयो light मा आएको तर त्यो भन्दा पहिला पनि autism existed हैन it's just that we have started acknowledging it recently हैन अनि यस्तरी vast रूपमा पुरै वर्ल्ड मा नि एक्सेप्ट गर्न आटेको चाहिँ धेरै भएको छैन हैन so what happens is well autism ko signs symptoms aile ta as early as 16 months 18 months mane the child starts showing symptoms signs like eye contact nagarne haina ani afai solitary play afai ma eklai kheli rakhne repetitive behaviors haru jasto ani एउटा for example a child is playing with a block re ani so the child would keep stacking the blocks and then afai dalayo हैन so that is repetition of activities and कुनै बच्चाहरुले चाहिँ they keep arranging everything in a line के पुरा टाढा पुगिराखेको हुन्छ but then they like doing that so that is their way of playing so starting मा नै यदि हामीले राम्रोसँग गर्न सक्यो भने and then they don't respond when they are calling you so the hearing is normal test गराउनु भयो भने hearing normal हुन्छ but still they won't respond when they are being called के मैले तिमीलाई स्मारिका भन्यो भने पनि you won't respond to me तर त्यहाँ कार्टुन बज्यो भने you would definitely go there so hearing is normal it's just that they don't they cannot process certain things auditory processing चाहिँ त्यति राम्रोसँग उहाँको ब्रेनले गर्दैन so processing हरु यो sensory processing भन्छ हामी यसलाई चाहिँ so त्यो भिन्दै हुन्छ बच्चाहरुको so 16 months 22 months सम्म त थाहा पाइहाल्छ if a child has autism. So signsहरु थाहा छ हजुरलाई भने चाहिँ if you are informed भने हजुरले त्यतिखेरबाट नै इन्टरभेन्सन स्टार्ट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. तर as late अहिले चाहिँ धेरै केसहरु कस्तो भएको छ adults are also getting diagnosed with autism.
Gradually चाहिँ पछि थाहा हुने कि what is it like?
हैन, so the thing is उनीहरुलाई सानैदेखि you know there is something that they feel you know is different about them. तर हुँदा अब सानोतिनो भयो भने त it does not matter नि त because autism is a spectrum. यति साइन भएको पनि you know it is autism. धेरै severe symptoms गाह्रो challenges भएको बच्चा is also autistic. हैन, so autism लाई त जहिले पनि स्पेक्ट्रममा हेर्नुपर्छ के है. सो यति भयो भने पनि but the person is autistic because he has his own challenges है हामी भन्दा. त्यही भएर कहिले पनि त्यो नगरिकन माइल्ड सिम्पटम्स भए पनि बच्चामा अब कसैलाई you know they don't mind it that much. तर as they grow then you know त्यो सँगसँगै च्यालेन्ज किनकि it was not addressed. So they take it with them adulthood ma pani. So that happens. त्यतिखेर चाहिँ then when they go to their clinician, then they get diagnosed.
This sounds so complicated and everything when we go more deep into that. So early diagnose it's easier. So 16 to 20 months duration may if in case. What's something that we can do so that things get easier, better, के गर्नुपर्छ र भएन भने चाहिँ के भइरहेको हुन्छ त.
सबभन्दा पहिला awareness भयो, you get it diagnosed. Diagnose गर्नु नै. So not everybody is qualified to do the autism diagnosis. You have to get special training. Certified पनि हुनुपर्छ for your diagnosis to be valid. त्यसैले if you go to any pediatrician भने पनि उहाँले they might not have the qualification to diagnose autism.
So to diagnose autism, you need to go to
a certified ADOS गर्नु भएको clinician सँग नै गएर you will have to get it diagnosed. नत्र screening चाहिँ हुन्छ. Screening चाहिँ every clinician can do. Pediatrician, psychologist or therapist हैन उहाँहरुले screening गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. There are a few screening tools. त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ then you go to an very qualified clinician. त्यसपछि then you get ADOS भन्ने हुन्छ, ADOS. त्यो भन्ने उसबाट चाहिँ टुलबाट then you get official diagnosis.
हजुर. So yeah, I want to know more about this, but we need to head on towards a short commercial break. We will be right back after that. Welcome back after that short commercial break. Commercial break, we were having this discussion about government level intervention costs for autistic kids and everything. So you've been so up close and personal. You've been into policies making and everything. You're so up close and personal. So from your perspective, how has things been from the government level?
Thank you for the question because
question, ma'am.
That was a beautiful question. So I returned to Nepal 3 years ago. Yo 3 वर्षमा because 1.5 years the सबै government को कामहरु नै you know COVID ले गर्दा बन्द नै भएको थियो. It was like latent नै. त्यसपछि once COVID यो lockdown lift भयो त्यसपछि धेरै कामहरु भयो. So last 6 months or a year मा नै मैले धेरै policy making मा हैन contribute गर्न पाएँ. So your 3 years ma first let's start with the
let's start from
exactly let's start from diagnosis पछि के हुन्छ त भनेर diagnosis भएपछि now there is no medicine which cures autism because autism is not something that is to be cured भन्छ के autistic मान्छेहरुले they I mean this is their idea of you know autism. We find cure. There is nothing to be cured. You just understand us, you just accept us, we support garners. I mean, that is what you need to do for autism once again. So, intervention is the main thing. So, diagnosis bhayepachi you directly go for occupational therapy, you go for speech therapy, and if required, you go for behavior intervention. These are the challenges that the children face. उहाँहरूलाई कम्युनिकेसन गर्न गाह्रो हुन्छ सो यु गो एन्ड स्पिक विथ अ स्पिच ल्याङ्ग्वेज प्याथोलोजिस्ट राइट उहाँसँग इन्टरभेन्सन लिने सपोर्ट लिने सो दे विल इक्विप यु विथ द स्किल्स कम्युनिकेसन स्किल्स द्याट यर चाइल्ड निड्स सबै अटिस्टिक बच्चाहरू बोल्छ नै भन्ने हुँदैन सो त्यो एक्सेप्ट गरेर द speech language pathologist, they are going to equip your child with communication skills that is suitable for their child. Right? And an occupational therapist is going to help you with all the daily living skills that your child requires. हाम्रो सानो बच्चाहरूलाई कति sensory problem हुन्छ हैन one of our sensory system is interoception हाम्रो internal organs को जुन हामीलाई sense आउँछ नि त्यो पनि कति बच्चाहरूमा lacking हुन्छ so imagine they don't know that they're hungry, that they don't know that they want to go to use the restroom, so they kind of toileting ma ekdam garo huncha uharuलाई हैन so hunger अनि कति बच्चाहरुको now interesting कति बच्चाहरुको एउटै चीज मात्रै गर्ने प्याटर्न हुन्छ हैन so they are fixation हुन्छ कति बच्चाहरुले दाल मोट चिउरा मात्रै खानु हुन्छ that is their only diet can you imagine
Oh my god
feeding ma कस्तो गाह्रो how to nutrition कसरी पुर्याउने उहाँहरुको you know there are so many challenges so अनि त्यसपछि आफैलाई ड्रेसिङ कसरी गर्ने how to write उनीहरुलाई पेन्सिल समातेर हैन सबै बच्चाहरुमा हुँदैन तर few children who have challenges with fine motor skills or gross motor skills planning ma है for example if I have to drink this chai what do I do I'll like go पहिला त मेरो ब्रेनले मेरो हातलाई भन्छ हैन
हजुर
मेसेज पुर्याए मेरो मसल्सहरुलाई ब्रेनले कि pick that so space ठ्याक्कै यही समाते ओभर शूटिङ हुँदैन अन्डर शूटिङ हुँदैन I'm going to just hold it here
and we take this thing so much for granted
यो हाम्रोमा अनकन्शियस सबकन्शियसली डेभलप भइसक्या हुन्छ बच्चाको हामी सानो हुँदाखेरि we have a lot of reflexes त्यसले सबै सिकाइसक्या हुन्छ so it's normal for us हैन it's easy for us but this यसरी समात्नु is also a challenge for them sometimes so an OT is going to help you with that हैन सेन्सरी कति बच्चाहरुलाई कपडामा जुन ट्याग हुन्छ नि पछाडी त्यसबाट नि यति you know they get so much tactile sensitivity हुन्छ कि they kind of you know this irritates them a lot this texture is fine for me तर कुनै बच्चाहरुलाई this might you know काँटाले उस you know घोचाएको हुन्छ so that is their tactile sensitivity कति बच्चाहरुलाई चाहिँ ठोकिएर घाउ रगत आइराखेको छ they don't know I mean can you imagine रगत पुरा बगिराखेको छ but still they don't feel the pain so this is the you know यताउता हुने मोडुलेसन गर्न गाह्रो हुने आफ्नो सेन्सरीमा so all these things your OT is going to help you with that स्कुलमा आफ्नो तिम्रो स्कुलको इन्भाइरोमेन्टमा कसरी तिमीलाई कहाँ च्यालेन्जेस छ त्यो एड्रेस गर्दिने अनि कम्युनिटीमा कसरी आफैलाई you know बच्चाले कसरी खेल्छ कसरी हिँडेको छ how is he organizing himself त्यो सबै an OT is going to help you with अनि बच्चाको काम भनेको प्ले हो so occupational therapy you know kind of intervenes बच्चाको occupation that is play हाम्रो बच्चाहरुलाई they don't even play in a way that we have been used to seeing हैन जस्तो हामी त अब क्याच खेल्नु पर्यो भने क्याच we catch and throw that is play for us but for them they might just be you know spinning मात्रै गर्नुहुन्छ बललाई so that is their play so त्यसै गर्दा झन् नै you know interaction मा त you know बाधा आइराखेको छ नि if I'm not आफै एक्लै खेलिरहेको छ भने how do I communicate with another being how do I connect with another being so हामीले चाहिँ बच्चाको हिसाबले बच्चा हेरेर communication play गर्न सिकाउने so that you know these are very fine nuances okay every autistic child is different every person if you have Dr. Stephen Mark Shore उहाँ चाहिँ he is an autistic professor he is अहिले special education को professor हुनुहुन्छ Adelphi University USA मा उहाँले भन्नुहुन्छ if you have met a person with autism you have met one person with autism
because everyone's different from there oh my god this is so big oh so just to process that we need to head on towards another clip we will be right back after that so yeah भर्खरै उले आफ्नो singing competition को certificate हो त्यो भने भन्दै थियो are you going to sing for us at least a line yeah you can
sing rhymes for my children
yeah let's hear that
I'm not going to sing please that'd be so
Donald please it's the one and done for no
don't make me go through that ordeal one day
all right so मलाई चाहिँ नि गंगा के feel हुन्छ भन्ने के नि I think हाम्रो country मा or entire world may भनौं हैन पेरेन्ट्स हुनु भन्दा अगाडि पनि I think it's really important to get proper counseling जस्तो लाग्छ किनभने अहिले कति धेरै न्यू च्यालेन्जेसहरु आइरहेको छ in terms of parenthood भनौं न हैन so since we're talking about autism itself as well यदि conceive गर्नु हुँदाखेरि नै या conceive गर्ने सोचिराख्नु हुँदाखेरि नै if they know what autism is how you should treat your child if they God forbid केही भयो या कुनै किसिमको हुन्छ नि challenges they're going through भने त पहिले थाहा भयो भने don't you think it's much more easier for them to recognize अनि त्यो according act गर्नको लागि
Yes, so if we are talking about autism, if it can be diagnosed pregnancy ko ita
हैन no but हुन्छ नि पेरेन्ट्सहरुलाई चाहिँ अवेयर के यस्तो भयो भने चाहिँ यसरी बिहेभ गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने खालको जस्तो अघि तिमीले भन्दै थियौ नि कति पेरेन्ट्स दे डोन्ट वान्ट टु एक्सेप्ट that their child is autistic अनि भन्ने खालको नि don't you think it's important कि पहिला नै यस्तो हुन सक्छ यस्तो भयो भने यस्तो खालको सिम्पटम हुन्छ and it's okay खालको
So National Health Policy 2019 ko according I mean it is for basic health services सबैले पाउनु भयो त्यसमा चाहिँ काउन्सलिङहरु पनि इन्कर्पोरेटेड छ हैन so counseling on every level जस्तो anybody mental health को लेभलमा भयो हैन so त्यसरी नै पेरेन्ट्सहरुको लागि पनि पेरेन्टल काउन्सलिङ पनि हुन्छ तर त्यसमा चाहिँ हामीले के गर्नु पर्यो अझै राम्रोसँग चाहिँ सबै चीजहरु इन्कर्पोरेट गरेर काउन्सलिङ गर्नु पर्यो नेपालको कन्टेक्स्टमा कुरा गर्ने भने सो त्यही बेलामा काउन्सलिङ गरेर उहाँहरुलाई चाहिँ व्हाट इज अटिज्म अनि नेपालमा चाहिँ यो सर्भिसेस छ है हाम्रो गभर्नमेन्टले यो गरेको छ नेपालमा अटिज्मको स्ट्याटस यो छ अनि दिस इज हाउ यु रिच आउट भनेर चाहिँ त्यो भयो भने चाहिँ आई मीन इट्स देयर सो पेरेन्ट्स इफ दे आर वेल अवेयर उहाँहरुले त्यो हजुरले भने जस्तो काउन्सलिङको टाइममा राम्रोसँग भनिदियो भने चाहिँ इट इज गुड अब let me elaborate अब भर्खरै autism हाम्रो disability management document बनेको थियो त्यसमा government has listed there are 10 types of disabilities त्यसमा autism को एउटा छुट्टै नै it is a category in itself के so disabilities with autism हैन के पनि challenges छ autism ले गर्दा जे पनि challenge आएको छ so that you can avail जति पनि गभर्नमेन्टको disability को लागि policies बनेको छ so नेपाल education भयो जेमा पनि के सर्भिस हेल्थ सर्भिसेस सो 2017 मा नेपाल ratified हाम्रो rights of act for rights of person with disabilities भन्ने सो त्यसमा चाहिँ बेसिक हेल्थ सर्भिसेस के हुनुपर्छ डिसेबिलिटी कार्ड को बारेमा थाहा छ कि छैन मान्छेहरुलाई सबभन्दा पहिला त त्यो हुनुपर्छ सो देयर आर 4 डिफरेंट टाइप्स अफ कार्ड्स कलर कोडिङ भएर त्यो चाहिँ डिसेबिलिटी को severity according alikiti disability छ भने severe disability mild moderate हैन त्यसको हिसाबले you can avail the cards आफ्नो ward office मा गएर गभर्नमेन्ट हस्पिटल्सहरुमा गभर्नमेन्ट स्कुल्समा पढाइ फ्री छ हैन अनि धेरै हेल्थ सर्भिसेस फ्री लिन सक्नुहुन्छ धेरै असिस्टिभ टेक्नोलोजी भन्छौं हामीलाई असिस्टिभ टेक्नोलोजी मतलब a wheelchair is an assistive technology you know interesting thing हाम्रो एउटा यतिकै क्वेशन आएको थियो नि Q&A practice back you remember Ashanamle garnu hudakheri she was asking no what is the greatest invention that you think I think somebody got that question yes so technology for me it was assistive technology that's in assistive technology banale it is helping the life of billions of people who are dependent on something you know some aid for daily living for example hearing aids bio wheelchair bio even a cane even a writing utensil just like you know हाम्रो autistic बच्चाहरुको चाहिँ writing which a pen which vibrates why do they need that because उनीहरुलाई यसरी समात्नु पर्दा so they don't really touch को sense proprioception राम्रो भयो proprioception हाम्रो joint sensation यसरी समात्यो भने they don't really can't feel के sensory processing मा गाह्रो भयो भने so यसरी समात्न गाह्रो हुन्छ so pencil vibrate गरेको छ भने what happens there is some extra input nita so they hold त्यसरी so that is an aid for them I mean writing education is such a huge part of everybody yes I mean education is such a huge part of everyone so government le त्यो policy पनि राखेको छ and Nepal very I mean surprisingly why not and it is a moment of pride for us Nepal le pioneer गरेको assistive technology product भन्ने list बनाएको छ दुनियामा कसैले पनि त्यो बनाउन सकेको थिएन नेपालले you know we made it I mean first I'm confused. First ki second थियो हामी यो चीज बनाउनमा assistive product को list नै नेपालले बनाएको. People don't know. हैन? I mean this is a global achievement for us health मा. So governmentले assistive technology मा पनि उहाँहरुलाई कि त depends कि त छुट हुन्छ हजुरलाई सबै or some percentage of it you can avail.
That's interesting. Yes. So Timro, all this experience, we're so towards the end. Okay? So but I really wanted to know this. Ekdamai short ma hai. One thing you, according to your knowledge, your experience and everything, what's something that you feel really proud about in take pride in learning all this thing? र अझै हामीले के कुरामा चाहिँ work on गर्नुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ in regards of autistic people.
So yes, thank you, because I would really like to thank our parents of autistic children, because they are so strong. Nepalma workforce ekdam kam cha, people who work with autism. I'm an occupational therapist. We have around 200,000 estimate kinaki official census China. For them, we only are 9 people.
Oh my God.
I mean, imagine. कस्तो वर्कलोड हुन्छ प्लस सबै बच्चाले सर्भिसेस पनि पाउन सक्नु हुँदैन के वर्कफोर्स बढाउनु पर्छ occupational therapy को speech language pathology को हैन these are the the academic fields which are really very heavily involved अनि नेपालमा वर्कफोर्स एकदम कम छ सो गभर्नमेन्टले पहिला चाहिँ यो occupational therapy speech language pathology धेरै वर्कफोर्स चाहिँ निकाल्न सक्नु पर्यो अनि त्यो सँगसँगै स्किल बेस्ड ट्रान्सफर चाहिँ गर्न सक्नु पर्यो हैन कि they have to give us opportunities कि we create programs so that we can at least train people workforce नभए पनि हैन
wow that's interesting
to work अनि अर्को चाहिँ पेरेन्ट्स किनकि नेपालमा अहिले जति पनि मेन संस्थाहरू हुनुहुन्छ who work with autism पेरेन्ट्सले नै खोल्नु भएको इभन दो गभर्नमेन्टले पहिला के पनि नियम ल्याउन सकेको थिएन पोलिसिजहरु lack of professional हुँदा हुँदै पनि अहिले कस्तो राम्रो अर्गनाइजेसन्सहरु खोल्नु भएको छ पेरेन्ट्सहरुले so I really want to thank the parents and government level मा गभर्नमेन्टले काम गर्दैछ तर हामीले अझै त्यसलाई चाहिँ rapidly speed up गर्नु पर्यो.
Wow, that's really interesting, and thank you so much for all this insightful information. Which was the end. So, are there any information or anything that you would love to share with your family, friends, everyone watching us right now?
Hi. So, I know even my parents don't know that I'm here, but I would definitely, I'm going to show this to them directly. So, namaste, good morning. Chiya khanu bhayo sabaile. Ma chai khadaichu Smarika sanga. As a मेरो context नै it was about interview को purpose नै autism को awareness को लागि थियो. So, any हजुरलाई कुनै पनि गाह्रो हुन्छ हैन if you have any queries you can please reach out to me Ganga Gurung मेरो Facebook account or my Instagram account बाट you can reach out to me अनि के पनि query छ I'm going to do my best to help you out हैन अनि you don't have to lose hope because नेपालमा professionalsहरुले parentsहरुले plus government is doing and coming up with a lot of things for autism to change the conversation अनि हाम्रो to give them a nurturing environment त्यसैले autism it's different not less त्यो चाहिँ जहिले पनि याद राख्नु होला.
Oh my god, wow. That was so sweet of you. So yes, as she mentioned, she is very active on her social media. More than active. Just kidding. No. Yeah, she'll for sure reach out to you guys if you reach out to her, So if you need help, anything there, Dr. Ganga Gurung on Instagram, you guys can search. And with that, we are saying goodbye to you all. Thank you so much for coming. It was such a pleasure having you, darling.
Thank you.
And I'll catch up with you soon.
Yes.
On that note, we'll have to say goodbye. On the count of 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye.